able to put down. Please welcome my friend Tanya Sam. Hi, Tanya.
Hi. First of all, you look fabulous today.
Thank you.
I love this.
Holly dressed me, and we're gonna meet her in just a second. But we're friends, and so you've seen me dressed a lot of different ways. And you were like, "Woo!" You were so.
I was jaw-dropping, mouth-dropping, the bright color, but it's so great and it's so you. So I love it.
You're
Legs
very
out.
kind. You're very
It's almost
kind.
time for summer.
That's
yes.
right. Yes. Here we go. All right. Let's get into the first book.
Well, good morning, you guys,
Yes,
and welcome
thank
back.
you.
I have thoroughly enjoyed doing Tanya Time Book Club picks for you, and because it is Women's History Month, I've brought us two great authors. These two books that have dropped today, so they just come out. This is a pre-release copy. This first book is by Ella Lee. It's called Jaded, and why I was really fascinated about this book is because the author herself is first generation, grew up in London to Korean and Turkish immigrant parents. So this story starts off as sort of the dutiful daughter. You know, she's raised to do everything. She's a young lawyer and she's at a top firm. She wakes up the morning after a work gala with no memory about how she got home the previous night, and she has to figure out what happened. So this story, it's a heavy read, but it's very timely. There's a lot of important discussions going on in here. We talk about race, we talk about, you know, going to work and working in these high-powered firms. So this one's a really interesting read, but you will love it, the dialogue, and congrats to Ella Reid. This is her first debut novel.
Nice.
And I also think what's very interesting is both of these books came out of the pandemic. When people were at home and they were using different tools to sort of get through the pandemic, and so we're seeing a lot of books and art that is coming out and being born from the pandemic.
Oh, that's a really interesting facet of that, because I do think so much, I mean, it was an interesting time. We were all kind of isolated, so the art that came from that is
it's going to be really interesting and really inform our lives. The second one, guys, I went really funny for you.
Okay.
Really easy. If you were trying to get back into reading, this is it. These are 12 short story vignettes, and it's funny because I feel like short stories are a great way to bring yourself back into reading. You can pick up the book anywhere in it, and they're funny. This is a book in honor of Women's History Month. Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad by Damilola Kuku. She's a Nigerian author, so if you want to explore different cultures, this is the way to do it. It's about food, but it tells stories. And listen, man, I'm sorry for you on this one, because you don't come across looking too sharp in this, all right? This is like Ken Barbie. But it's really funny takes on women's relationships, the husbands, wives, motherhood, fatherhood, and the men are just all a little bit mad. They're all a little bit mad.
You know, maybe it's scientific. They can't help it. But I've actually, I know this author, and I want to read this. I've heard it's really good.
It's really funny, really easy. Great read to kick off this month, and just have a little laugh and chuckle with your girlfriends. That, you know, sometimes men are mad.
Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? Wait a second. We just told you the reasons why we're higher IQs. We're better.
Hey, but we love you.
We do. We do. What's this other? Oh, are you reading this right now? What is that?
This is a new one. This is just something else in case we needed something else. I wanted to give everyone a little bit of mystery. Everybody's favorite, Mary Higgins Clark.
Yes.
The queen of suspense. Let me call you sweetheart.
Tell me, wait, okay, so.
You remember her.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I mean, she's written so many books.
Mary Higgins Clark is a prolific author. If anyone loves mystery, you know this woman. I think she's written over like 50 books. So if you want a good mystery suspense, I just threw this in as a wild card for all the folks.
I love that. And I know, I was just seeing on your Instagram this morning, you're planning another trip. Tell people about that.
So, I mean, Tanya Time Book Club, if you want to follow us, we're on Instagram, and we just read books together and we talk about it. So some of the books we read here, we'll break it down chapter by chapter, dialogue through the screen. And so the best part about it is you don't have to put on makeup. You can just talk to us through the screen. But now we're starting to travel. People want to explore some of these places, so we're planning another trip. We're going to go to Ghana in August.
That's amazing.
Anyone can join the Tanya Time Book Club. You follow us on Instagram at Tanya Time Book Club, and come travel the world and talk with great authors. We have incredible author dinners, and just get into it.
Yeah, I love everything that you do, but I particularly love that you're encouraging people to read, and now you're actually traveling to the places you're reading about, and it just becomes a full circle moment.
And it's just friendship. You know, sometimes you just want to meet some new friends, meet some new connections, talk over books. I always say it's never gossip if it's over a book.
It's true.
You know, so it feels a little safe. So it's fun.
All right, well, thank you for bringing the new books here on this Tuesday. Happy birthday to those books. And I love every time you're here. Thank you, Tanya.
Thank you,
for
guys.
being here. Thanks, friend. All right, well, from identifying your body type to styling your wardrobe with classic and trending pieces. Next, we're talking about fashion over 40 with the host of the Fashion Crimes podcast, Holly Katz. She's next.
Atlanta is where I took my first breath of life. And it feels so good to be back in Atlanta, to be able to serve as a journalist. I'm your friend on the anchor desk. I'm not just some robotic news lady. There's a lot of bad stuff out there, but that's why I like to bring a smile to the table. I go out there and cover the good, the bad, and the ugly, but the one thing that I thrive on is hope.
Faith Jesse, only on 11 Live News.
Whatever your passion, South College can help you succeed doing something you truly love. For me, that's surgical technology.
Surgical technologists are vital to surgeons and an essential part of the surgical team. The South College Associate of Science and Surgical Technology program is designed to provide students with training to help care for patients, prepare surgical supplies, maintain aseptic conditions before and during surgery, and assist surgeons during surgical procedures. For more information, call or visit south.edu. South College, where dreams find direction.
At TJ Maxx, you can afford to turn your closet into a place of endless expression with the quality, styles, and prices you love. Max what makes you, you.
It's replacement window season. Do you have ugly, hard to open, drafty windows? Now is the best time to buy new Champion windows, because when you buy two, you get two free. Buy two Champion windows, get two free? I guess that means if you buy four, you get four free. Buy six, get six free. Buy 10, get 10 free.
Hurry, Champion's Buy Two, Get Two free sale is for a limited time.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
Call 888-4CHAMPION or schedule your free in-home estimate online today.
That cute little bee. All right, serving looks everywhere you go. That's what the Fashion Crimes podcast aims to do as your fashion bestie. And joining me now is the host, Holly Katz. Hi, Holly.
Hello.
Air kiss, since we can't really get too close, but it's so good to see you.
Thank you. I love being here as always.
Oh, thank you for styling me this morning. And you have a podcast. Really good. I've listened to it. Why should people listen?
Because I am the best friend in fashion you never needed.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people, I hate to shop, I hate to shop, I hate to shop. Mm-hmm. It's very difficult if that's not how your brain works.
Sure.
So if you're really good at a lot of things, you're great at your job, you're great at your family, you're great at this, blah, 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 and fashion just isn't one of those things you're good at, please join us on the Fashion Crimes podcast every week. We have amazing topics where we interview women-owned small brands that are changing the fashion industry for the better, as well as some of don't do this, don't do that.
Sure. Okay, I know a big thing you always talk about too is dressing for your body type, styling it appropriately. So where do we start? How can we even identify that?
So it's really where the most of your weight is carried. Usually, not always, top, middle, bottom.
Sure.
Right? So there's different ways to camouflage or to balance out to make your body look proportionate. And first, number one, if you haven't been fitted for a bra, make sure you go and get fitted for the correct bra. Your body changes, especially going through menopause, over 40, over 50, over 60. And a lot of women just don't know how to do it.
Sure.
So department store, specialty store, it's super easy to do it. Just keep up. You got to keep up.
Got to keep up. Okay, put a little time into it. Okay, closet organization. Next week is spring cleaning month, or week actually, so this is a good time for this. But you say you can really be held back by not having an organized closet. Speak to that.
90% of the people that I work with, getting an outfit together, that's not their problem. It's their closet organization. Using the right hangers, get rid of those plastic tube, those wire hangers, those wooden hangers. The velvet slimline hangers really are the best. They should pay me because I constantly tell people to buy them because it saves square footage in your closet. So that is the first thing. And also keeping like with like, right? So all your tops, all your skirts, all your jeans, this. So it's all about knowing what you have so you're not digging, trying to find where your stuff is.
Yeah, save time, save space with those little tips. Okay, what are the most common mistakes people make when getting dressed?
Well, so happy you asked that. The most common mistake is one, ill-fitting or no undergarments, not the correct undergarments.
Okay.
closet organization for sure, and then not dressing for your body type, which is not, a lot of people are very price driven, and that is, be that as it may, but when you shop for price and not for fit, then I made up this little formula. It's called shopping backwards.
Okay.
You shop for fit first. There's a difference why these pants are $30, these pants are $300. There's a difference, and there's a reason why. Not because you should have $300 pants, but they might be made better, they might fit a little bit better, they might have more structure. Most people need structured clothing.
Yes.
So you can also find something in the middle of that.
If you're trying to write all this down, you can follow Holly on all her social media, listen to the podcast, or buy her book, Stop Making These Fashion Mistakes, because I want to get into the trends, today's trends. Let's start with what I'm wearing.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Of course.
Okay. This is red and black, right?
Yes, this is a red tuxedo dress with a leopard pony hair shoe. It's a stacked heel. It's a stacked heel.
Okay.
And you, I know you don't agree, but you have really nice legs.
Oh, thanks.
And you, what? And you look really beautiful in color, right?
Thank you.
That's what I wanted you to wear. The deep V, it just makes you look longer and leaner. Now you can add, we didn't today, but you can add stacked bracelets, earrings, hair pieces are really in right now. Something in your hair. You can wear a boot with that. You can wear tights.
Yeah.
Hosiery and tights are back.
Okay.
With a vengeance.
Good to know.
So again, we're not showing that today, but that's really in.
Okay.
The next thing I want to talk about is metallics. Metallics are everywhere. You can see on the shoe over there, Kara, if you want to hold up that shoe. This is a cute little a bucket bag here by Jimmy Choo, which I love so much. This will
really
never
nice.
go out of style. Metallics are all the rage.
Okay.
The next thing is leather. Leather really never goes out of style, but colored leather is very big right now.
Oh.
This is a cropped leather jacket, and I just styled it here with this boucle skirt, this printed top, and you know, the shades are always in, so.
And I love this too, like you said, like a different twist on leather that you can wear through the summer too.
So the shades are always in.
These are good.
The novelty shades, the heart-shaped shades, the stars. The crazier, the wackier, the better.
Okay.
Because you never know. You
I
can
love
wear a white t-shirt and jeans and wear some really wacky shades.
Yeah.
And that, you know, gives you a little.
I love it.
A
All right,
little
Holly, we have like
pop.
30 seconds left, and I know I love this. Let's talk about
Okay,
this.
so this is art meets fashion meets rock and roll. So Lee Jeans is doing a collab with Basquiat, and I tell you, you can't even get the sweatshirt now. So this is really hip right now, and then it's got this open back, which is really fun and hip. You can certainly wear something underneath that. And then the dress over there is black and white. Black and white is always in style. The print, the novelty print is always in style. And that's a very ladylike structured dress.
Yeah.
So a dress like that is never gonna go out of style, and it's always going to be a classic, but not a classic like white shirt, black pants. It is a classic shape that is, you know, fresh and young.
Sure. Okay, I want people to get your giveaway.
Okay.
We have a giveaway for our viewers, so let's end with that.
Yes. So anyone who wants to buy the book and who wants to email me and let me know, I will give you a free signed copy of the book.
Oh, sorry, I did that. That was my fault. Free signed copy of the book.
Free signed copy of the book. You will also get a free wardrobe checklist.
Oh, nice.
And then you're going to sign up for my newsletter. So you get all this free fashion advice delivered straight to your inbox every single week. I don't know how your day can get any better.
It really can't. Holly, thank you so much for being here.
Welcome.
Thank you for styling me and for bringing us all these great tips. And you guys get the book, all right, and all that great advice from Holly. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll be right back after this break.
Thank you.
Here it is. Here we go. Here we go.
Why are you here? State your purpose.
To find a place to rent. I know renters when I see them.
Who is this guy?
It's the top priority when you move to a new city or galaxy. Apartments.com. We can help you get into a lovely 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. I don't want to presume anything. I like these guys. Apartments.com, the place to find a place.
Hi, I'm Kara Brown, Sales Director for Humana. Our Medicare Advantage plans are shaped by what matters most to our members. So we have a wide variety of plans to fit your budget and your needs. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, you may be able to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. All of these plans include an allowance of $1,800 a year to help you pay for eligible groceries, rent, utilities, and more. And you get a prepaid card that is loaded monthly, and whatever you don't use will roll over each month. All plans also have dental coverage, which includes cleanings, exams, fillings, crowns, and dentures. Plus, if you receive extra help, you pay nothing for your covered prescriptions. So get in touch with Humana. Talk to a real person like me, or go online. We'll help you find the plan that's right for you. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
I'm attorney Ken Nugent. If you've been injured, here's what one call, that's all means for you. It means you have 40 lawyers and 200 support staff working for you. It means proactive communication so that you never have to wonder what's going on with your case. And it means that we can maximize the value of your settlement and get you the most money possible. More money in your pocket. That's what one call, that's all is all about. One call, that's all.
Call 1-800-CALL-KEN.
All right, welcome back. Well, it's easy to take something as mindless as breathing for granted, but for some people, it's a daily struggle, and it has a major impact on their quality of life. So here to help educate us are Emily McTiernan and Brian Martin. Hi, guys.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thrilled that you're here. Emily, I want to get right into it. What is the American Lung Association doing for the Atlanta community right here?
Yeah, so for here in Georgia, there are 1.4 million Georgians living with lung disease, like COPD, asthma, lung cancer, other respiratory illnesses. And so we come together for this very unique, fun, competitive event called the Fight for Air Climb. And participants will sign up and race up 40 flights of stairs. Oh, wow. Some people race to compete and they want to get first place, but some people race just to complete it and say it's something that they've done, and all while raising funds and awareness for lung health.
I love that. Okay, I didn't know it was a race. I'm going. So I will start training, Emily, so I'm ready. I can't wait. It's on April 20th, like you just said. Brian, you've been a part of this event for 10 years now. Can you tell me why you're so passionate?
It started off as being a rookie for the county, and they asked me to compete against them with the team. And the first one we did was an up and down. We did 70 flights, and I took third place. Nice. But what sold me on it was the money stays local. It's a lot of 90% of it stays here onto it, and we built a team. And then we competed at a level that we were the fastest team, the biggest team, and we raised the most money. And when we did that, it hooked me hook, line, and sinker, because I'm a competitive person in general. You get me started, I was like, all right, it's time to go. And I don't stop till the end. But it was just a compassion, a camaraderie we had, where we had the group that was, oh, come on, you can do better, you can do better. And they kept driving me on it. And then it spread to other departments also doing it. Like Doug Kearns pushes me every year to be better and stuff like that. So this year I got our team up in numbers. We're going to get the biggest fundraiser again, the biggest team, and hopefully the fastest team.
I love that, being competitive for a cause. But now you've got me into it, Brian. I'm not going out easy. I got to call on everyone here at 11 Alive to make sure our team is big, and we raised a lot of money. Why is it important for the Atlanta community to come out, Emily? To support.
We have a saying at the Lung Association: when you can't breathe, nothing else matters. And so I think being able to participate in this event, when you're climbing 40 flights, even though you may have perfect lung health, it's still a challenge on your lungs. And so you almost get a glimpse into what it's like for somebody with lung disease. So I think that is what makes the event so unique, but also just for anybody, even if you're not affected by lung health, wanting to create a clean environment for our kids, for our future, and just be a part of that.
Yeah, I love that, for our future too. Can you both speak to what your personal connection is to lung health? Brian, I'll let you go first.
Actually, my nephew, he was going through difficult times with it. He actually had a machine that would vibrate his lungs to get the phlegm loose out and stuff. So it has a little home meaning to it. And then a lot of the people we run, and then there's firefighters that had some lung cancer that went through it. So it has a very personal note, and it motivates me to train that much more on it.
And being a part of the event, like you said, it connects you to people who are there also fighting for a good cause, obviously. Emily, what about you?
Yeah, so before I even worked for the organization, I've participated the last 2 years with my family. My father-in-law passed away 3 years ago from a lung disease called pulmonary arterial hypertension. And so we signed up as a family. Our team is called Climbing for Pops. That's what my kids called him. That was his grandpa name. And so we do it every year to honor him, to relive his memory, and to celebrate him. But something that was really important to him throughout his battle was looking looking for better treatments, a cure ultimately. And so for us to fund research is a way for us to continue his legacy.
Well, he'd be so proud.
Thank you.
You're sitting here today telling everyone about it. Let's talk about where the money raised, what does it go towards?
Yeah, so just like I mentioned, research is huge. We are funding currently 3 research projects here in Georgia. And we also do advocacy, patient services, all kinds of support. We have a lung health line. So there's so many different ways that the money goes to, but overall just to create a healthier world for all of our lungs.
All right, perfect. And where can we learn more? Can people still be a part of the day?
Absolutely, yeah. ClimbAtlanta.org is how you can register.
Yes. On that, it's a website you go to. It's an easy process on it. If you can use your PayPal account, which makes it very easy,
nice.
where it's just one click and done.
Yeah.
On it.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Well, I will see both of you there.
Yes.
Brian, I'll probably be in your dust, but I'm going to try to keep up with you. Okay.
That's all right. I got gear on and stuff like that, so I'm a little bit slower.
Okay. All right, perfect.
Yes.
Ellie, Brian, thank you both so much for being here and raising awareness and continuing to do so. And I can't wait to see you all at the Fight for Air Climb this April 20th. And thanks to the American Lung Association for sponsoring that segment. All right, we'll hop on the bright